Me and my man Pat here. Pat drove all the way out, get some action in with us with this thing, and we got bad news already. What are we, maybe 40 swings in? Maybe not even that.
A handful of balls.
Yeah.
There.
We're already checking out. We got a shark tooth starting right there, and one right there. And I figured let's at least get somewhat of a feel for this thing before it absolutely goes, right? It's a 28 ounce, power loaded. My man Pat likes the big sticks too. Well, I guess let's see what it's got before it goes.
I hope you both did, Pat. I want to see pieces of mine.
All right, so real quick here. This is a little bit out of order. I did my intro in my second round, which I usually always do, but this bat was on borrowed time, so that made things kind of weird because Pat actually hit this bat first and got the initial crack started on it. So we're going to show his swings before we see mine, but I just wanted to kind of get you sped up on what's going on here. But these are the first swings you're going to see from this bat out of the wrapper or with Pat swinging it. Real quick, here's a look at the compression tester. Let's get to the action.
Yeah, it does not feel good.
How's your hands?
At all. That one felt a whole lot better. So just find a barrel. Got it.
Noted.
That helps.
All right, so while my man Pat gets us started here, let's talk about some specs on this thing. Just reading it straight from the website here. This features their custom battle connection piece designed to reduce vibration and make for a more comfortable feel on contact. It is approved for USSSA play only. This does feature a 13-inch barrel, and it is a two-piece, and it features a 1-ounce end-load to maximize power in every swing. And as you can see here, this bat is doing my man Pat dirty. Pat is a great hitter, power for absolute days. And stop me if you've heard this before, the wind is blowing in, and we're on a baseball field. But you'll see in another review that he and I filmed together soon, this man can hit, and this bat did nothing to help him in that regard. Performance was pretty blah. This 100% screamed Chinese eBay bat to me, just like some of the other companies have made an attempt at. I will say, big shout out to Pat for getting this thing and hanging on to it. He's had this for almost a couple of months. He and I live about 2 hours apart and haven't been able to get together and hit, but thankfully we did. He saved this thing for me, and it was an adventure. I'll say that. But just to be upfront and to the point here, oops, we fell over. I hope everyone's okay. We're going to get set back up and back into the action here. We're hitting a mix of 52s and 44s and Pro-Ms and BP Rockets. It's not a cold day. It was a nice day to hit, but it didn't matter what we did with this thing. It just did not perform. The only way I was able to get any kind of performance out of this thing at all is to just cut the absolute crap out of something and just get it to spin. Outside of that, the performance of this thing was not very good. The feel was not all that great. And the performance got good for maybe like 10 swings.
That sounded good.
Yeah, that one felt really good.
And as you can see here, Pat has now discovered the first issue with the bat, which was the first part of the crack that showed up in the bat. 30 swings in, we were just doing half bags, and we didn't even get through a half bag before the crack showed up. And that was right before the shark tooth got so bad that the bat was basically just unusable. So if I have to say it, I will, just for sake of saying, this one goes in the save your money category. I will be fair and say that this 28 ounce did feel good from a weighting standpoint. Felt really good. The end load was big, pronounced, but still smooth and manageable, but it stopped there. I hate to just absolutely trash on a bat, especially someone that's new to the slow pitch side of things. I don't know how their other bats are doing, but we were not impressed with this bat at all. I've heard of several people having durability issues. I've heard of them failing in the wrapper and everything else. As you could see in the intro there, this one was brand new in the wrapper and testing 270. So this is where compression gets weird because you expect good performance, right? 270 is a decent number compared to the performance we've seen out of some other bats, and it just did not have it. We hit this thing and hit this thing and hit this thing, and about this point in my round here, I can feel the performance like starting to like kind of come around a little bit. And when I say come around, I mean like get to the point that it's like, hey, this thing might not be terrible, but we all know it's cracked, so that's why it's getting good. And I'm starting to see a little bit of funky side spin and tail spin and stuff on balls too. So that also told me the barrel is compressing way too far. and this thing was probably getting ready to go pretty soon. So I finished my round, gave it to Pat, threw it on the compression tester, and I did forget to grab a picture, but it's testing like 170 as Pat starts his round here. And I'm just going to hush up, let you hang out, and watch him finish this thing off and absolutely enjoy every second of it. Just disappointed to say the least, mostly from the standpoint of Pat was so excited to hit this thing, and it broke. And he gets so excited to get this thing broke too. But like I said, I'm going to hush up, let you check the rest of this out. Thanks to Pat for coming out. A video showcasing what this man is capable of will be up soon as well. I do hope you enjoyed the video. You know, it was a bit of a bummer. We try and show everything, right? So I hope you did enjoy it. Swing hard in case you hit it. DP here will catch you in the next one.
That one sounded pretty good though.
Dude, it's getting good.
Yeah, but how long is it gonna last?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd love to see this. Oh yeah, I feel way better.
Tested 170. I hope so, Pat.
Yeah, you can start to see a little bit of the spider webbing on the gold of the battle.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that one opened it up big time. All right, it's gonna go places here shortly.
Oh.
Especially if I hit it all the way out there.
Oh, you okay? You missed that. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, no, I missed it big time. Yeah! Oh, it's like a full-on W on the back.
Let's see. Over under 20 swings. What do you think?
Way under. There
Way
is
under?
no. I'll be lucky to make it past 10. Yeah, you hear that?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's
It's fully done. Oh, but my goodness, that felt really, really good off there. Didn't go anywhere.
but
Yeah, I really want to see what their fiber technology is. And it's I think it's hysterical. Oh, there was a piece that just came off there. That's about it.
oh shit.
That's about
Dude,
done.
that went fast.
I told you there ain't no way.
Oh my god. That's nuts. Well, dig in there, kiddo.
Let me see if I can wrap one around it.
You see the picture of the kid that was hitting the baseball bat and the ball stuck in the
Yeah,
bat?
that was nuts. She
Yeah.
said that to me. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Stay behind the net.
What? You ain't gonna fish it out of there without stabbing your sea
Well, that's why I got my glove. Yeah, that's why I was like, you were in there. I was like, oof.
Yeah. That's interesting. Can you see in there? Yeah.
Why
Just a piece of foam.
That's definitely gonna impact the sound. There's no doubt about that.
So I'm wondering if it's not like part of the inload, maybe. Like, sorry, part of, or maybe that keeps the inload
Right.
in the end. But even still, like,
It doesn't make sense. Feels real light now, though. Woo! What a stick!
Warstic Suntank.